Let's start now. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Okay. Happy Sunday. It is wonderful to see you all with us again. Okay. So let's start with sitting posture. Okay. I know I think everyone already know, but I repeat again so you follow what I say. Okay. First, let's sit comfortably, either in the Vraja position or with the legs very close. Second, place your right hand on top of the left hand. Then the tips of the thumbs touch to form a triangle. Position the hands just below the navel. Keep the arms slightly away from the torso, creating two triangles. Okay, third, keep the spine straight like a stack of coins. 4. Ensure the shoulders are level. 5. Keep the neck straight and the head tilted slightly forward. The chin should be slightly tucked in, applying gently pressure to the Adam's apple. 6. Close the mouth softly. The tips of the tongue should touch and be placed against the upper palate. 7. Focus the eye on the tips of the nose or in the manner where you can see both sides of the nose. Okay. So keep this sitting posture and now we focus on our breathing. First, breathe in slowly from the right nostril and breathe out slowly from the left. Repeat this 3 times. Second, breathe in slowly from the left nostril and breathe out slowly from the right. Repeat this 3 times. Third, breathe in slowly from both nostrils and breathe out slowly from both nostrils. Okay, repeat this 3 times. So this is called 9 rounds breathing meditation. So we repeat this as many times as needed until our mind and the body are calm, free from distractions. Okay, let's focus on our breathing now. Okay. Now let's set our motivation. Why do we want to listen or practice to the Dharma? The answer is that I want to reach enlightenment as quickly as possible to help all sentient beings. Using Bodhicitta as our motivations, help us accumulate great merit and purify many negative karmas. There are 3 levels of motivations. So the first level is change the motivation with the common most good. Okay, in this level, we think today we listen to and practice the Dharma with the goal of achieve happiness in this life and the next life. I hope to avoid rebirth in the lower realms and instead be born in the higher realms. If I am reborn in the human realms with a precious human rebirth, I shall continue to study and practice Buddhism until I achieve Buddhahood for the sake of all. We reflect this meaning. Okay, now we go to the second level. Change the motivation with the common medium scope. Okay, in this level, we must think it is not enough to simply aim for a precious human rebirth in the next life. As even the human realms is still part of samsara, we must understand the suffering found in the three highest realms in addition to the three lower realms. The three types of sufferings are suffering of suffering, the suffering of change, and the suffering that applies to all conditioned phenomena. The origin of this suffering are karma and delusions. Both suffering and its origins are what keep us trapped. If we wish to be free, we must eliminate these causes. Once we uproot the causes of suffering, we will achieve unchanging happiness. So the key point of meditating on this, on the medium scope, is to generate a powerful aspiration for liberation from samsara. By meditating step by step on this point, we set our motivation to definitely free ourselves from cyclic existence. Okay. Reflect the meaning now. Okay, now we go to the third level, changing the motivation with the great scope. When we develop a strong desire to liberate ourselves, there is the mind of renunciation. However, once we have a renunciation, we must also find ways to help our family and friends. It is not enough to save ourselves while other beings are still suffering. Since all beings have been our mothers in past lives, we should help every sentient being become free from samsara. This frame of mind is called bodhicitta. Through the great scope, we generate this precious mind. There are three methods to train the mind and generate bodhicitta. Today, we use the first method, the method of sevenfold cause and effect. There's 7 points, 6 cause and 1 effect. Okay, the first is meditate on that all sentient beings to be your mother. In this point, we must recognize that since samsara is beginningless, every single sentient being has been our mother in our past lives. Second, meditate on the remembrance of all mother beings' kindness. We recall the immense kindness our mothers have shown us, such as protecting us from danger and providing for our needs. Third, meditate the wish to repay all mother beings' kindness. Just as we would naturally want to help our current mother, we cultivate a deep desire to repay the kindness of all beings by bringing them happiness, especially the permanent happiness of liberation. Four, meditate on the great love. Great love is a state of mind that treasures every sentient being like an only child, sincerely wishing for all beings to possess happiness and the cause of happiness. Fifth, meditate on great position. Great position is the heartfelt wish to free all sentient beings from suffering and its causes. The mind is a primary cause for achieving Buddhahood. Six, meditate on generating altruistic mind. This is the personal resolve. I alone will take the responsibility to lead all sentient beings to enlightenment. Like a child caring for an elderly parent, we take this bundle upon ourselves. Seven, meditate on developing bodhicitta. This is the final aspiration to achieve full enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. We realize that only the Buddha possesses the omniscient mind and the ability to spontaneously benefit others according to their unique capacity. Therefore, I recognize that I must achieve Buddhahood. It is the only way I can truly serve all sentient beings. Okay, now we have set a very good intention. This is our final motivation is to become enlightenment as soon as possible so that we can help all the sentient beings because only Buddha have this capacity to help all sentient beings. Okay, so we must have the this highest intention, so that all the practice today, all we listen the Dharma today, the all become the very good karma, okay, very big merit, and can accumulate very big merit, okay. So now let's turn on our reciting book, recitation book, okay. So today we have Veronica from Ecuador to lead us, okay. So Veronica and her husband Manu are the people in charge of Ganden Chorin Quito, Ecuador, okay. Hello. Okay, so please turn to page 21 and let's read together with Vero. Okay, please, Vero, turn on your mic.
The Heart Sutra. In Sanskrit, Bhagavan Prajnaparamita Shidraya. In Tibetan, the Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard at one time the Lord has dwelling at Rajagriva on Beauty Peak Mountain, together with a great host of monks and great host of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Lord was composed in the concentration of the course of dharmas called profound illumination. At that time, also the noble Lord Avalokita, the Bodhisattva and Magasattva, in the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom, looked down, he beheld but 5 scandals, and that in their own being they were empty. Then, through the inspiration of the Buddha, the Venerable Sariputra said to the noble Lord Avalokita, the Bodhisattva and Magasattva, how should any child of good family train who wish to engage in the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom? And the noble Lord Avalokita, the Bodhisattva and Magasattva, spoke to the Venerable Sariputra as follows. Sariputra, any son or daughter of good family who wish to engage in the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it as he or she beholds but 5 scandals, and that in their own being they empty. From is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Emptiness does not different from form, and form does not different from emptiness, like which feelings, recordings, volumes, and consciousnesses are empty. So Sariputra, all dharmas are emptiness, without difference marks. They are not produced or stopped, not defile and not accumulate, not defies and not complete. Therefore, Sariputra, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no recognition, no volumes, no consciousnesses, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visible form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no tangible, no mental object, no a element, and so forth, up not mind element, and no mental consciousness element, no ignorance, and no extension of ignorance, and so forth up to not ignorant and death, and no extension of ignorant and death, like wishes there is no suffering, origin, cessation, or path, no wisdom, no light, no attainment, and non-attainment. Therefore, Sariputra, because there is not attainment, Bodhisattva abide relying on the perfection of wisdom, without obscurations of that, and so are unafraid, transcending perverse views, they attain the end nirvana. All Buddha existing in the 3 times, relying on the perfection of wisdom, full awakened to the highest perfect enlightenment. Therefore, one should know that the mantra of the perfection of wisdom is the mantra of great knowledge, the highest mantra, the unequal mantra, the mantra that always, all suffering, the truth shines in the it has nothing grown. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is proclaimed. Te yata om gate gate para sangate bodhisoha. In this way, Sariputra should have a bodhisattva Magasattva, training the profound perfection of wisdom. The Lord rose from that concentration and commend the noble Lord Avalokita, the bodhisattva Magasattva, say, well say, well say. On son of good family, so it is. O son of good family, so it is. Just as you have taught, so the profundo perfection of wisdom, the practice, and the Tathagata will rejoice. Thus spoke the Lord, the venerable Sariputra, the noble Lord Avalokita, the Bodhisattva Amagasattva, and the good word that assembled with devas, human beings, asuras, and Gandharvas, we delight and applied the Lord's speech. The mantra of Simamukha. I prostrate to Gandharin, or Dakinis, or three places coming from the supreme holy site of the Kacho pure land, who have powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, and regard practitioners as their children. The prayer of removing obstacles. Aka Samara Sa Shadara Samara Yapet. Aka Samara Sa Sadara Samara Yapet. Aka Samara Sa Sarada Samara Yapet. Teyata Om Gate Gate para Sangate Bodhisoha. Teyata Om Gate Gate para Sangate Bodhisoha. Teyata Om Gate Gate para Sangate Bodhisoha. Through the power of the great truth of the words of the excellent three jewels, may all adverse conditions be overcome. May they become non existent. May they pacified. May all evils such as enemies, obstacles, hindrances, and adverse conditions be pacified. May the 8,000 types of obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from adverse, harmful conditions. May everything conducive be obtained and the auspiciousness of everything good. May there the excellent happiness here and now. Long mandala offering. Om Bensa Bhumi Ahum. Here is the maiden and powerful golden vase. Om Bensa Reke Ahum. Here is a diamond fence. The outer ring is encircled with these iron pins. In the center stands Monte Meru, the king of all mountains. In the east is the content Pura Vidya. In the south, Jambundipa. In the west, Aparagotaya. In the north, Uttarakuru. Around the east, around
In the west, aquí. In the
west, Aparagodaya. In the north, Uttarakuru. Around the east, Dea and Vidya. Around the south, Kamara and Apakamara. Around the west, Tata and Ultramantrina. Around the north, Kurava and Kaurava. In the west, mountain of jewels. In the south, wish grading tree. In the west, wish grading cow. In the north, the uncultivated crops. The precious wealth, precious jewels, precious queen, precious minister, precious elephant, Supreme Precious Horse, Precious General, Great Treasure Beast, Lady of Beauty, Lady of Garlands, Lady of Song, Lady of Dance, Lady of Flowers, Lady of Incense, Lady of Light, Lady of Perfume, Sun, Moon, Precious Umbrella, Banner of Victory in all directions. In the center are all the positions precious to gods and men. This magnificent collection, lacking in nothing, if over to you, my kind and holy root Guru, together with the venerable lineal Gurus, and to you, inseparable from the victorious prevailing Lord, the great holder of the Barra, complete master of the doctrine, refuge and protector, Lord of the victorious ones, omniscience on great gift, venerable Gesed in tandem, Lord of the three extents, an equality glorious and noble one, in the order to receive from you, holy mon, this profound Dharma discourse of the great vehicle, we offer this university. Please accept therefore this sacrament of transmission is with your great compassion. By accepting with you great love, please bestow your blessing on all the mother sentient beings. Short mandala offering. In Tibetan first.
No, English first, okay?
Okay.
This crown
This ground anointed with perfume strewn with flowers. Mount Meru, four continents, the sun and the moon. I imagine as Buddha land and offer to you. May all sentient beings enjoy in this pure land.
continue. Venerable
Venerable Gurus from love and wisdom, clothe the sleep mass in your Dharmakaya sky. Pray laws arraign of vast profound Dharma, on fields, on exploits, just and need. Idang Kururana Mandala Kamiya Tayami.
in Tibetan. Sa
Zibo
Yoshi me do Rinshi
Ye
Badi Sanje Shindu Mi Buai
Donguna Ganzinga Chobai Joinam
Gurana
Mandalakan Nitayami.
I send this your mandala to you, precious Guru. Taking refuge and generating bodhisattva. I go to refuge until I am enlightenment to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. By their merits great by listen to the Dharma. May attain the state of Buddha in order to help all sentient beings. In Tibetan,
two
Two
time
more.
English, two time English, one time Tibetan, okay?
okay.
I go
for refuge until I am
Enlightened.
to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. By the merits great they listen to the Dharma, may attain the state of Buddha in order to help all sentient beings. The prayer of Lama Tsongkhapa.
Lama Tsongkhapa.
First in Tibetan or in English?
Same, 2 times English and 1 time Tibetan.
Okay. To Lama Tsongkhapa, grown jewel of Tibetan states, who was an incarnation of the three Bodhisattvas Avalokitesvara, treasure of unapprehendable compassion, Manjuri love of the still's wisdom, and Vajrapani, destroyer of Mara's armies. To Tsongkhapa, Lord Sandrapa, I bow down. To Lama Tsongkhapa, crown jewel of Tibetan saints, who was an incarnation of the three Bodhisattvas Avalokitesvara, treasure of unapprehendable compassion, Manjuri lord of the still wisdom, and Vajrapani, destroyer of Mara's armies. To Tsongkhapa, Lord Sandrapa, I bow down.
May de xian xian rei yi, zhi ne xian bei wo bo yang bei yang, du bo ma lu yong sen ka wei la, gan zhen gen bei zhu jian zong ka ba. Lobang tapi syabla soai. Okay, let's visualize our guru as the principal. And with all the lineage gurus filling the sky, we request them to bless us so that we may gain true realizations through this Dharma class. And we also invite all the living beings to join us in listening to the Dharma today. We hope that by practicing these profound meanings, they too may be free from samsara and achieve everlasting happiness. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Now we have a very good beginning part. Okay. So as a Kadampa, they all say is a very important thing. Okay, one is in the beginning and one is the at the end part. So now we have a very good beginning. Okay, good start. Okay, with a very good intention, now let's start our class today. Okay, last Sunday we don't have the class. We have one Sunday holiday. So I don't know everyone, is it got any practice at your self or not? Since this is heading of the Ramling, okay, it can apply to any Ramling's book because Ramling they have 18 texts, okay, different type of Ramling. We have a Granding Chenmo, Ramling big grand great Ramling or medium or small, and the swift part or easy part there is many total we have 18. Okay, so this heading we can use in many Ramling books because the principle, the important heading is all in here already. Okay, so if can, I think maybe everyone try to memorize the heading can start from beginning because we just start how many about 2 months, okay, 2 months, so not too much. So maybe you all can try memorize from the beginning slowly every day, one sentence, one headings. So I think it will help you a lot when you all study the liberation in the palm of your hand, okay. And because I can remember I think how long since 2008, okay, I will first class attend the Geshe-la first class. So from there, slowly I go into he teach us the liberation in the palm of a hand. So Geshe-la say this is a very important heading because the heading will help us a lot when we meditate and we know how to put the contents in, okay. So for the first time I listen, I don't not understand why this is very important. So after that I try to memorize the heading, then slowly I know what is the meaning, why we want to memorize this. So because when we study any others commentary or any learning books or any others textbook like ornaments, how to say perfection, the five big we have the course retreat here, how to say I don't know how to say in English, okay. The textbook that we study also we can put in how to into this learning heading, this learning book, because the learning is including everything. The 3 scope level is all inside already. So Geshe-la always recommend us, if we can, we try to memorize, because slowly you will know why we need to memorize, because you know where you are when you study, you know where you are, okay. So let's I hope this Sunday online class that lead by last time we call Xiaoping, okay. So now she already become a nun, so her name is Tending Children. This class is led by Tending Children and me. So I hope this will support for everyone, including me, in our practice, okay. By preparing this class, it will help me also, because I can study and reflect too. So I hope you all can this class can help everyone too, okay. I hope you all feel the same way. Okay, now we take a quick look back at the heading that we learned last season, okay, last class. Have you all downloaded the text that I posted yesterday? Because this is the latest heading that I shared to you all. Updated date is yesterday, 14th of March, okay. So you can turn the textbook now. Let's go to the first page, okay. The first page is like intro, okay, first and second that we already explained last month, okay. So then go to the page number 3. This is the stages of the path to enlightenment, and the title, okay, the big title say they are divided into 4 major parts, okay. The first is the greatness of the author, given to show that the teachings has an immaculate source. Okay, second is the greatness of the Dharma, given to increase one's respect for the instruction. Third is how to teach and listen to the Dharma that has these 2 greatness. 4 is the sequence in which the disciples are to be taught the actual instructions. Okay, this is the 4 principal parts, okay, 4 major parts. So the first one, The greatness of the author given to show that the teaching has immaculate source. These have how many DVDs? These have division. These have 3 divisions. So you can see the page number 4. In the top, they say the greatness of the authors has 3 divisions. Okay, the first one is how Atisha was born to one of the highest family. The second is how he attained his good qualities in that very rebirth. Third is the things he did to further the doctrine after gain these qualities. Okay, this is the 3 divisions. Okay, this I already explained last month also. Okay, and below is the second. Okay, second is how he attained his good quality in that very rebirth, has 2 divisions. Okay, this is also from the first major part. Okay, the first major part divided into this not the major part. This is the top one. The Jack Papo is the author. The author has 3 divisions. So this is the second division. The second division has 2 division too. Okay, so the first one is how, knowing many texts, he gained the good qualities of scripture knowledge. And the second is how, engaging in proper practice, he gained the good qualities of experiential knowledge. Okay, so the first one have, the second one have 2 division, and the author, the division of the third one is the third one, the things he did to further his doctrine after gain this quality. Okay, these have 2 division also. So you can look at page number 5. Okay, the thing he did to further the doctrine has 2 divisions. The first is how he did in India, and second is how he did this in Tibet. Okay, this the week before last week, Tenzin Chodronla already explained to you. This is some biography about the Atisha, and very interesting story. I think you already heard. Okay. So now today we are reached the second one. This, you see the below one, page number 5. Okay. Second, the greatness of the Dharma given to increase one's respect for the instructions has 2 divisions. Okay. So do you know this second is from where? Okay. This second is from the major part, the 4 major part, the division of the second of the 4 major part. Okay. 4 major part is on page number 3. So you can see page number 3, the second one is the greatness of the Dharma given to increase one's respect for the instructions. Okay, here now we are reached here. Okay, the second one. So the second one, we can see have 2 divisions. Okay, one is the 3 features, and second is directly explain the 4 greatness. Okay, and these 3 features have, say 3 features. Of course, we have 3 divisions. Okay, so you can see page number 5 on the top. First, divided into 3. The first is the 3 features. Okay, refer to the top. The above is 3 features have 3. Okay. First is the Lamling is complete because it contains all the subject matter of Sutra and Tantra. So today we are here. So I explained from the top until now, it's just to let you all clearly know where we are now. Okay. This is the division from the second major part. Okay. So Che Sum, the first one, Che Sum Tang, the three features and Che. Okay, so if you want to learn Tibetan, you can look at or you know some, you can try to see the Tibetan wording. Okay, Che Sum is the title. Che Sum is three feature. Che is features. Okay, Sum is three, Tang is E. So here have three divisions. Okay, the first one is Do Ju Sung Ra Tam Jie Ji Ne Du Ne Dun Ba Yin Bei Na Jue Xia Ma Chang Wa Me Bi Che. Okay, this is Tibetan. The English translation is the Lamling is complete because it contains all the subject matter of Sutra and Tantra. Okay, I will explain the Tibetan wording word by word because the English they did not translate all the Tibetan meaning. Okay, Do in Tibetan, Do is mean Sutra. Ji is Tantra. Do is when Buddha speak in is like Mahayana. They say the speech of Buddha we call Do. In Vajrayana, the speech of Buddha we call Jit. Okay, Do Jit. Okay, Sutra and Tantra. Sungra is scriptures. Tamjit is all. And Ji is grammar. Ne is the essential points or key point. Okay, Du is brief or concise. Ne is grammar. Tenpa is to teach or to show. Yinpei is because it is. Na is grammar. Juexia is subject matter. Ma Changwa is incomplete. Mepa is no. So Ma Changwa Mepa is not incomplete. So mean is complete. Okay, no as yes. Okay, so it's very complete. Okay, Che is special feature or characteristic. Okay, so in this heading means that this Lamling is very complete because it contains all the subject matter. What is all the sutra and tantra, all this important key point, all concise in this Lamling. So they say this is very this is the one of the characteristic. Okay. Okay. The Lamling is the state of the path of enlightenment does not contain every literal word of the vast scriptures and commentaries, and it perfectly preserves the entire meaning in the condensed form. So every essential form points of the Buddha's teaching is organized within the three scope of this single text. Okay, so as Lama Tsongkhapa note, this tradition originating with the Master Atisha incorporated all the traditions of the scriptures. It does not require us to study a long, overwhelming list or a list of separate discourse. Instead, it provides a complete sequence that encapsulates the whole of the Dharma. Okay. So the Kadamba master used the powerful analogies to describe this. They say this is the heart of the Dharma. Okay. Studying the Lamling is like plucking out the heart of all the scriptures. It extracts the most vital essence so that study even one season provides the benefit of learning the entire Holy Dharma. So this is very essential and like prakar of our the prakar of all the Buddha's scriptures. So it's very very essential, very concise. Okay. So if you want to, if you have the liberation in the palm of your hand, you can refer to the page. I think it's page 70, if I'm not wrong. Okay, do you have a English Rounding book? Some of us.
Yes, it's 70.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, this is 70. This is okay, so they say it's the heart of the Dharma. And also this is a master key also. I say the key. Okay. So it is this is a single key that open all the 100 different doors of scriptures. So it's a very important business. This key is very useful, can open any door, any Dharma book doors. Okay. And they also describe this is like a medicine, a complete medicine. Okay, like a compound medicine made of 25 ingredients, and the rounding only works if the full framework is present. So if we leave out even one meditation topic, the path is incomplete and cannot cure the fever of our suffering. Okay, so just like a medicine, they all the ingredients already have the pill of medicine already have all the ingredients, so we no need to take the medicine the ingredients one by one. No need, because in this small medicine, just like example, like one pill of medicine, they including 25 ingredients already, so we no need to take one by one, or we only take one type of ingredients also cannot help us. So this they describe this rounding is like medicine, that complete medicine, so including all the ingredients already, so we just take one pill is enough. We no need to take every ingredients one by one. Okay, so it's very very complete. So whether the text is long or so, its power lies in its completeness. We are fortunate to have made this kings of all instructions. By studying and contemplating this system, we are practicing the heart of the entire Buddha's canon in one manageable part. Okay, it's very, very powerful. Okay, even this in the rounding they say even the kings of the Tantra, Sri Gujasamaya, and the ornaments, the by Maitreya, the ornament to realizations, they also do not contain all the subject matters of Sutta and Tantra. Okay, or maybe ornament of realization only have Sutra, and Sri Gujasamanya only have Tantra. They don't have the Tantra or Sutra together, and also they have they do not have the, nor do they emphasize the taming of the mind. Okay, no. Okay, only this Lamrim book have these features. Okay, this is the first features. The Lamrim is complete because it contains the subject matters of Sutra and Tantra. Okay. So now we go to the second features. Okay, the second features is on page 72. If you had the English version, liberation in the palm of your hand. Okay, the second feature is Sin Ta Qianpo Ni Ji Luk La Kepi Lama Ni Ji Menga Ki Jen De Xie Pe Na Che Chul Yen Le Che Pa Du Papi Che Chue. Okay, the English translation is in liberation in the palm of your hand it is superior to the other traditions because it contains instructions from two gurus who were schooled in the traditions of two great champions. Okay, must take attention is this second heading in the textbook I shared to you all. The order is different from the liberation in the palm of your hand. Okay, the liberation in the palm of hand, the third features and the second features is reversed. Okay, the third one come first, then the second will be the go with the last one. So now I'm talking about the superior to the other tradition because it contains instructions from two gurus who were schooled in the tradition of the two great champions. Okay, this point in our heading book this is the second point. Okay, so Xinda is last time I tell you already. Xing is actually a wood. Okay, Xinda is da is horse. Okay, Xinda they call is a carriage, horse carriage. Okay, Qianbo is big or great. Du is ni. Ji is grammar. Lu is school or traditions. La is grammar. Kepa is scholar, school. Okay, scholar. Okay, or expert or learned one. And lama is lama you all know. Okay, is like gurus. Ni is two. Ji is grammar. Menga is instructions. And gi is grammar. Jen is ornament. And te is grammar. Xie is to explain, to tell. Okay, or to teach. Bei is a particle that indicate reason, because or since. Okay. Xie we can say because it is explained. Okay. Na is grammar. Qie is to explain or to tell. Cu is the way or model or method. Yen is others. Le is compared to others. Okay. This le last le got many meanings. Okay. Here is compare. Yen le is compared to others. Okay. So Chepar is a difference or particular or distinction. Tu is grammar. Chepar tu means especially or particularly. Okay. Papi is superior or noble or supreme. Supreme. Cheche is a special feature or characteristic. Okay. Chepar tu papi cheche together it will mean the feature of being exceptionally superior. Okay, so the meaning, the English translations, they say it is superior to the other tradition because it contains instructions from two gurus who were schooled in the tradition of two great champions. Okay, normally they call the two horse carriage will translate into two great champions. They did two great champions. Okay, who is the two great champions? I think if you study the liberation in the palm of your hand, you will know who is the two great champions. Okay. Okay, now exam. Who is the two great champions, you know? Who can reply my answer? Christine, who is the two great champions?
Atisha and Maitreya.
Okay, the other one, I think. Berlin, are you there?
¿Cuál era la pregunta?
No, okay. Mi pregunta es, ¿quién es la dos cinta tiempo? Gran que.
A ver, there are, I think, maybe first to Serlimpa of Vidyakokila, these are of the Nagarjuna and Sangha.
No, I only asked you who is the two great champions. Okay, two great champions.
Sangha and Nagarjuna.
Okay, your answer is here, and Christine is say Tisha and who? I forgot already. Okay, so Ellen, you know, Ellen, are you there?
Oh,
Yeah.
Atisha and the other one, just the good Atisha and Songkapan. No.
Okay. So this is I don't know whether you all remember. Okay, thank you, Ellen, Christine, and Manu answer my question. Okay, so from the first class, I also explained the intro. Also, they say the Sinta Qianpo, the great two champions, and I say is translated directly from Tibetan is two great horse carriage. Okay, these two horse carriage is you all maybe didn't note down. Okay.
Asanga and Nagayuna.
Yes,
Tsang.
Asanga Nagarjuna. Okay. So why they say is horse carriage? Because when I last time I tell the reason already, because Geshe-la say last time when the Buddha passed and Paranibbana, and many few thousand years ago, some say 500, some say 600, some say 900 ago, all the Dharma is become mess, very mess. Okay, so like they say like very a lot of I forgot how to say the mess is yeba mala. I can't say.
Bushes.
Bush. Okay. Okay.
Bushes.
So
They're messy,
bushes
yeah.
and the trees and we
Yeah.
cannot see the root
And the small
clearly.
plants.
So
Yeah.
later the Nagarjuna and Asanga, they come and clean the root. So just like a horse carriage, when we pass by the root, we can see the root clearly. So they describe Nagarjuna and Asanga is a two horse carriage. So in English book we say two great champions. Okay, so must remember these two great champions is Nagarjuna and Asanga. Okay, you must write down because this will come or quite often in the liberation in the palm of your hand in the book. Okay, so Sinta Qianpo Ni here is mean Nagarjuna and Asanga, and here they say two gurus. Okay, two gurus is who?
Yes, Victor.
Serlimpa y Vidyakokila.
Yes. Good. Okay, so the two gurus is in how to say Sanskrit, how to say, is it Vyakokila, and the other guru called Suvarnavipa guru. In liberation in the palm of a hand, they say Suvarnavipa guru, or normally we call Lama Seringpa in Tibetan. Okay,
Yes.
so
Lama
this
Serlimpa in Tibetan.
对，也是。Yeah.
Suvarnavipa.
Suvarnavipa. Okay. So these two gurus,
Suvarnavipa is Sánscrito.
Suvarnavipa is Sanskrit. See, yes.
Lama Serlimpa.
Lama Serlimpa in Tibetan.
Limpa. Is Tibetan. Nama Selimpa. Set is like go. Okay, Selimpa. Okay, then these two gurus is very skilled in Nagarjuna school and Asanga school. So they're very expert in this the just now we say the the Nagarjuna schools. Okay, the Nagarjuna schools is Vyakokila, very expert in these Nagarjuna schools, and Lama Seringpa, the Suvarnavipa guru is very expert in Asanga school. Okay, so these two gurus is very skilled in these two great champion schools. Okay, So the two great champions, they say one is Nagarjuna is in the profound view, or we call is wisdom. Okay, and Asanga is vast conduct, or we call method. Okay. And in the liberation in the palm of the hand say, the guru skill in Nagarjuna schools was via Kokila, and in Asanga schools is Sovanabhipa gurus, or we call Lama Sedingpa. This teaching is enriched by their instructions and is therefore superior to all other traditions. Okay, so as Great Tsongkhapa say, the stages of the path to enlightenment stem from Nagarjuna and Asanga, the crest jewels of the world scholars. The pennant of whole fame is raised before all beings. Okay, this is the note from the liberation in the palm of a hand. So we must know why this is the second features, because we have the teaching from Nagarjuna and Asanga, and we have the two gurus that can skill is very well in these two schools. So these two gurus instruction is like ornament, jewel, okay, to this teaching. So is superior than others traditions. Okay, this is the meaning. Is it okay, my English? I don't know you all understand or no. Okay, thank you.
Sensei Lobsang,
See?
before you said of Nagarjuna and Sangha in English is two great champions, no?
Nagarjuna and Asanga, they describe them as two great champions. In liberation in the palm of the hand, they say is two great champions.
In Tibetan say Sinti Solye.
Sinta Tiempo. Sinta Tiempo means the horse carriage.
In Spanish, los que abren el camino.
¿Qué?
Okay.
¿Qué dice?
No. Sinti Solye o
Sinti Sanje.
Sinti Sanje.
No. Sinta Tiempo. Tibetan is Sinta Tiempo Ngi. Sinta Tiempo Ngi is two horse carriage, or two big horse carriage. Okay. Okay, thank you. So now, if no question, we go to the third features. Okay. The third features is also in the page 72, right? Yeah, 72. Okay. Sem Dului Rimpa Jowo Dung Te Tuempe Na Lak Tu Lang Dewi Che So. Okay, in English is translated to, it is easy to put into practice because it emphasizes the step for taming the mind. Okay, Sem is mind. Dului is is to how to say to in our Sam is a very how to say 那个take how to say to educate our mind, how to say do we our in this
Train our mind.
or
Train our mind.
or timing, see or not. Train. Thank you. Train. But Dewey is okay. Can check time also. Or taming, right? Okay. Rimpa is ordain. Jowo is principle. Zung is holding. Okay. Te is grammar. Tuempa is to show or to tell. Na is grammar. Lak to lang is lak is actually is hand. Lak to lang is take. Okay, your hand take. Dewa is very easy. Okay, Dewa got as others meaning is very happy. Okay, but here lak to lang Dewi It means very easy, very easily. Okay. 切确 is a feature or characteristic. Okay. So the last one, so is for normally in ending of the word sentence. Okay, they put so. Okay, same do we rin ba jo wo jung te tempe na lak tu lang de we che so. In English we call it is easy to put into practice because it emphasizes the step for timing the mind. Okay. Okay, why they say it is easy to put into practice? Because it emphasizes the step for timing the mind. So this is the features that the other book didn't have. Okay, even though they say just now they say the ornament of the ornament to realizations also they don't have this order. Okay, or tantra books also don't have this order, but this alarm ring book they have this order. So it's very easier for us to put into our practice. Okay, in the liberation, the palm of the hand say we have undergo the many very suffering of samsara, and we have gained the highest bliss samsara has to offer. Our own minds were responsible for all these things. Nothing is said to be better than the Ramling for timing the mind. The Ramling places great emphasis on the means for achieving this. The Ramling is therefore easy to put into practice. Okay. So we come now to a very important point why the Ramling is considered so practical and easy to put into action. Throughout our lives in samsara, we have experienced endless cycles of suffering and temporary happiness. So if you look closely, we will see that our own minds are responsible for all these experiences. Because our mind creates our reality. Okay, there is nothing more important than learning how to guide and transform them. This is where the Ramling shines, and it is called easy to practice because it focuses direct on the step for taming the mind. Instead of leaving us with vast, abstract philosophies, it provides a clear, graded map that meets us exactly where we are. Okay, by following these specific stages, we don't have to guess what to do next or how to do. This Ramling places its greatest emphasis on the practical means for achieving mental peace and enlightenment. It teaches us how to take the Buddha's immense wisdom and apply it, okay, step by step to our daily thoughts and actions. In Buddhist philosophies, the statement that the mind creates our reality, okay, it's not just a simple example. And this is the practical reality in our daily life. So our mind is just like an architect, okay? Everything we experience, whether it is the higher happiness or intense sufferings, is filtered through our own perceptions. Okay, externally an object or even might be neutral, but our mind label is a good, bad, or boring or neutral. Okay, this is all our mind in production. So for example, if two people lose their job at the same time, one might be very worried about his future. Okay, very nervous, very worried. Okay, very sad. Or while the other might see it is an opportunity to change his life. Okay, the reality of the experience is created entirely by the individual minds, or is from our minds. Okay, and the samsara is a mental state. We are often too used to our habitual pattern. Okay, we don't realize that emotion like anger, attachment, ignorance act as the blueprints that build our daily reality. So if our mind is filled with anger, we see enemies everywhere. If our mind is filled with compassion, we see opportunities to help everywhere. Because these patterns are very deep, and we think this is just how the world is. but the Lamling teaches us that these are just habit. Okay, this is all our habit. We are very quite used to it. Okay, by changing this blueprint through our minds, we can stop building a wall of suffering and start building a reality of peace and enlightenment. So the reality is we didn't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. Okay. So the reason the Lamling is called easy to practice is that it stops trying to change the outside world, because it is impossible. Okay, we cannot change the outside world, and we must focus to changing our inside world, which is possible. Okay, as our great Guru Venerable Geshe Tenzin often share an example given by the great Master Shantideva. Shantideva say that if the whole earth is covered a sharp thorns, okay, pincho. So we might try to cover the entire ground with a ladder so we don't cut our feet. But this impossible. Okay, impossible. Where can we find this huge ladders to cover all the earth? So however, we once we put a pair of a good quality leather shoes on our feet, and this is as if the whole earth is covered in leather for us. Okay, wherever we go, our feet are protected, and the thorns can no longer hurt us. In the same way, we cannot change every external problem in the world, but taming our minds, we protect ourselves from suffering. No matter where we go, taming the mind is exactly like wearing those leather shoes. Okay, so we change ourselves first, rather than want to change the whole world. We cannot change others, but we can change ourselves. Okay, this is a very important point. If we have protect ourselves, our heart very well, so where we go, we won't get hurt. Okay, so this Lamling is very useful for us, very easy for us to practice to taming our mind. Okay, in Buddhist philosophy, psychology, the mind is often called the kings because lead the five senses. So if the king is wild and uncontrolled, and the whole kingdom is chaos, okay, mess. Okay, so the Lamling provide the steps for taming these kings and turning a wild, reactive mind into a calm, wise, and compassionate one. Okay, conclusion is we often blame our unhappiness on people's, on jobs, or bad luck. Okay, we always blame that because of he or her, so I like this. Okay, we always think of this, but the Lamling teaches us that the root of our experience is our own mind. So by taming the mind, we change our entire reality. This is why the Lamling is the ultimate user manual, okay, for a happy life. So it gives us the exact tools to transform the very source of our world. So Lamling is not just a book to be studied or just a read. Okay, it is a manual for transformations. Okay, because it's focused so clearly on taming the unruly mind. It is the most direct and effective tools we have for finding lasting happiness. So now that we have made these kings of instructions, let's focus our hearts on putting it into practice. Okay. So this is the third point, the third features. So today we go through all the three features. Is very important. So why we want to learn this Lamling? This tell us because this is superior to other traditions. Okay, why? In the second feature already tell us, and why is very complete, because this is contain all the subject, sutra and tantra, and why it is it is very easy to put into practice because it's emphasize the step for timing the mind. Okay, so we no need to find the other deeper instructions. Okay, or any other books, Namling book, any other Dharma book. We just, if we in this life, we practice, focus on this deliberation in the palm of a hand, we can practice or contemplate very well. I think we can get some result in this life. Okay. So I think it's that's all for today. Do you have any question? You can ask, but maybe I cannot answer. but I can ask my master. Okay, our group guru, Gisela. Then if I can answer, I will answer to you. If I cannot answer, then I will ask him. Then I will reply to your next class. Oh, okay. So anything else or anything I say wrongly, maybe tell me. Okay. Okay, if you all don't have
Thank
any
you.
question.
Everything clear. Tenzin Lobsang.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm very worried every time I come to the class because my English, I cannot express myself very well. Okay, I hope can help you all a lot, and I hope I can learn also. I hope my English can improve. Okay, thank you very much for your compassion. Okay. And if y'all don't have any question, maybe we can.
My English too.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Thank you. And
I'm-
everyone who try to recite is you all can accumulate a lot of merit too. Okay, because when you recite, not only for our all the people in online here, all the sending links we cannot see around us. Also, they can listen because this is Dharma. When you recite, we got a lot of merit too, and we can purify our negative karma. So maybe I think next week I have the other representative. The next week after next week. Okay, I will volunteer want to read. Okay, please tell me. I think I want someone new. So then maybe after one round, then we can repeat. Okay, so no need to shy and no need to worry your English no good because I'm worse than you all. Okay. Okay, so it's a lot of merit. Okay, you can test me if you want to read. Okay, recite. So now let's turn on our recitation book to the dedication part.
Short mandala or which page?
Yeah, we start from short mandala.
Okay.
Okay, so Vero, okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
This grown among with perfume strewn with flowers, Mount Meru for continents, and the sun and the moon. I imagine it as a Buddha land and offer to you. May all beings enjoy this pure land. May my venerable Lama's life be firm. His white divine attention spread in the 10 directions. May the thought of the teachings of Lobsang always remain, dispelling the darkness of all beings in the tree. I all
No, I just dedication.
dedicate. No, in Tibetan, no, or no?
Idang
No, itang guru lana
Idang
mendala
guru
niyataya.
Talakaniyataya.
So dedication.
Dedication of merits. In all our lives, may we never be separated from genius gurus. May we enjoy the splendor of the Dharma and may perfecting the qualities of the path and stage. May we surely attain the level of Bhagavad with the blessings of the virtuous Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the dependent originations, the true without lies and distortions.
Along with
my pure altruistic motivation, please
fulfill all wishes
toward enlightenment.
enlightenment.
Do this virtues may in quickly become a Guru Buddha.
Buddha.
And light, all transmissionary
Transmittory
begins without exceptions to that state.
to the state.
May the precious
Supreme Bodhicitta not ever arise.
May that ascend not decline,
Ascend.
but increase forever.
Praise for
May the precious view of emptiness not yet arise. May that arise not decline, but increase forever. I fully dedicate all these virtues to be able to train just like the hero Manjuri who knows reality, and just like Samantabhadra as well. I fully dedicate all my roots of virtue. We dedicate praise at the best by all the gone beyond victorious ones on the three times, in order to have good conduct of Samantabhadra. These months, precious merits we
Dedicate to
dedicate
all
to all beings in samsara, to eliminate all their negative karmas and obstacles, and achieve the perilous
Buddhahood.
by the force of the victorious
by
The force of the virtuous one, Sankapa, acting as our direct Mahayana virtuous friend in all our lives. May we never turn away for even second
from
from
the pure path
highly admired by the virtuous ones, Venerable Lama Tsongkhapa, residing in Tusita or Pure Land,
wherever you
wherever
like.
you like.
We wish to be your closest
and
entourage.
First,
First, listen to the Dharma teachings extensively. Follow it by taking all the
scriptures
as
and instructions.
Then practice
day
and night, and dedicate to the flowers
flowers
of Buddha Dharma in the future.
Okay, now we recite the dedications that Geshe-la teach us last time. Do you have on your hand the dedication?
No.
Okay. I will read in Tibetan, then we read together in English. If you don't have, then I can share again in the group. Okay.
Yes, I don't have.
You don't have. Okay, I will share. Okay, you all must write now, because now Geshe-la always use this dedication at the end of the class. Okay, you can memorize this also. Okay, I will recite the Tibetan first. Okay.
Okay.
一世能卡内巴当，若瓦即是内觉巴，这是大呢内觉内，若为东耶修瓦修。Okay, the English one. As long as space endures, as long as sending beings remain, until then, may I too remain and inspire the miseries of the world. Okay, I already share in the group. Okay, you all can write down so we can recite together every week. Okay. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Tenzin Lobsang.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
I
you
love
very
to
much.
hear you sing.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, Tenzin
Ami
Lobsang.
Popo.
Bye, Vero. Adios.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.